That we have filmmakers from both of our films this evening. So I want to welcome to the stage Vern Switzer and Matt Morris. And Andrew James from Cleanflix. So I think, why don't we have the first couple of questions be for Watermelon Man, and then we'll move to Cleanflix. We've got about 15 minutes. So questions for our special guest, Mr. Switzer or Mr. Morris? Yes.
Mr. Switzer, were you really excited to see yourself on film in front of this huge crowd?
He was asked, is he excited to see himself on film in front of this huge crowd?
Absolutely, positively blown away.
Any other comments? Yes.
Who did serve the inspiration for making that short?
Who talk about the inspiration for making the short?
For making the short, yeah. So first, thank you everyone for coming out and seeing the film, and thanks to Florida Film Festival and Chris and everybody here. I had a film here, Picking and Trimming, last year, and I won an award. I met my wonderful girlfriend Emma at the Revel last year. This is playing, so I'm doing all right here. So part of the inspiration is I wanted to come back, and so I came across Vern's website, and it seemed really interesting, and so I went up to Rural Hall to meet him. And how could you not want to make a film about this man? I went out with Vern, and I called my boy Kenneth, who's down here, to help me film it, and we made the film.
Other comments? Yes.
Where is your farm located?
Where is the farm located?
In Rural Hall, North Carolina. That's right near Winston-Salem.
Yes. Do I see some hands in the back?
I got a question.
Oh, over there, Chris. Yes.
You got more than one book, right?
Let's talk about the books.
Vern. Okay. Well, I'll start at the beginning.
Yes, the first book was inspired, and after I did the first book, I was inspired to write the second book. And after the second book, I was given a vision to write 25 books.
Oh. Wow.
And it would have scared me to death before the first book, but after I did the first book, it's almost unthinkable that I could not do 25. In fact, I believe I could do 50. But our children need help. You can see this world today. Our children need help with agriculture because they just don't know what's going on. And they have an option to turn it down. We didn't have that option. We had to learn. So we should give them the option at least to know about it. And before I finish, this is the last words I'm going to say unless it's a question. I am honored and privileged to be out here to see each and every one of you all. I love every one of you from the bottom of my heart. All the way from Rural Hall, North Carolina. A little country boy. From all the way down into this big old city that they call, this big old state they call Florida, and this big old city they call Orlando, Florida. I am just thrilled and tickled to death. And I'm just going to keep y'all forever in my heart and my mind.
I'm sure the feeling is mutual. You will stay in these people's hearts and minds for some years to come, I'm sure. Yes, another question, yes.
Yes, your top of the line creme de la creme watermelon par excellence. Is it seeded or seedless?
Seeded or seedless watermelon?
What do you grow?
What do you grow?
I love seed watermelon just like I love fish with bones in it. But we have a generation now that has gotten to the point that they don't even want to spit out seeds.
Yes.
Are your books children's books?
Are they children's books?
Yes, they are. But I got the last book called Hard Heads Make Soft Bottoms. It's for children, but it'll work on your husband.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to wrap up this part of the questioning so we can move on to Cleanflix. I'm going to ask Matt. Okay, we've seen 2 films, Pickin' and Trimmin', and this. What are you working on?
Okay, I've got a third. I've got something for next year. It's called Mr. Happy Man. I'm editing right now. In Bermuda, there's an 87-year-old man who for the last 25 years, 5 days a week, rain or shine, he gets up, he walks out to the busiest intersection in town by 4 a.m., and for 6 hours he stands and waves to commuters, blowing kisses and says, "Good morning, I love you, I love you, I love you, have a good day, I love you, I love you, I love you." And so he's a guy who's committed every single day of his life to cheering people up and making their day a little bit better. So, you know, hopefully I can come back and show it to everyone and we'll get to meet him.
Excellent.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much. So let's move it over to Cleanflix.